I'm stopping my screen. You share your screen.
Okay. సార్ స్టార్ట్ వీడియో కొట్టమంటారా సార్?
Yes.
స్టార్ట్ వీడియో.
So
Not video, share screen.
share your screen.
అదే చూస్తున్నా సార్, ఆప్షన్ కనపడ్డా. ఓకే ఓకే.
చాట్ పక్కన షేర్ స్క్రీన్
వచ్చింది సార్.
Good boy. ఏమైంది?
చేస్తున్నా సార్. ఇక్కడ సార్, ఇక్కడ
ఏం కనిపించలేదు. హాల్ట్ అయింది ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ బటన్ దగ్గరే.
ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది చూడండి సార్. రావట్లేదు సార్
స్క్రీన్. నాకు ఎనీబడి ఏబుల్ టు సీ దట్?
నో సార్.
జస్ట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ షోయింగ్ ద బేసిక్ స్క్రీన్ ఓన్లీ, రైట్?
yes sir, basic screen.
ఇప్పుడు
ఒకసారి బాబు నువ్వు స్క్రీన్ స్టాప్ చేసి స్టాప్ చేసి.
ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది చూడండి సార్.
రాలేదు.
ఇప్పుడు
ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది. గుడ్
సార్. ఇక్కడ
ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పు.
ఇప్పుడు ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఉంది కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ మామూలుగా. ఇక్కడ మామూలు ఇక్కడ 14 - అక్టోబర్ ఉంది కదా సార్.
మైనస్ కాదు, 14-
అక్టోబర్. ఆ 14 అక్టోబర్ని మామూలుగా రీప్లేస్ చేయాలి సార్. 14 10 రావాలి.
14-10 కావాలి అంతే కదా?
అవును సార్.
వెళ్ళు ఒకసారి రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి, ఆ కాలంకి వెళ్ళు.
చేసిన సార్ ఆల్రెడీ. ఇక్కడ రీప్లేస్ వాల్యూ కొట్టమంటారా?
అలా కాదు, ముందు ఆ కాలంకి వెళ్ళి చెప్తాను. కాలం మీదకి వెళ్ళి రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి. రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి.
ఓకే సార్.
అది కాదు రైట్ క్లిక్ అంటే, నువ్వు ఫిల్టర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి రైట్ క్లిక్ చేస్తున్నావు కాలం మీద, అక్కడ రైట్ క్లిక్ చేయి. ఎస్.
ఓకే సార్.
రీప్లేస్ వాల్యూస్కి వెళ్ళు. కొట్టు అక్కడ 14-OCT. క్యాపిటల్ OCT. దీన్ని కేస్ సెన్సిటివిటీ అంటారు. రీప్లేస్ విత్ 14-10 కొట్టు. అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, కేస్ సెన్సిటివ్. వి కాల్ ఇట్ యాస్ కేస్ సెన్సిటివిటీ.
సార్ ఇక్కడ మన అడ్రస్ వద్దా?
క్లిక్ ఓకే, మేక్ ఇట్ ఓకే.
ఓకే.
ఇట్స్ అప్ టు యూ. ఎంటైర్ సెల్ ఆర్ it's changing it. Wait for 1 minute. Right, now you go to filter option.
వచ్చింది సార్. సార్ అది కేస్ సెన్సిటివ్ ఉంది సార్. ఇప్పుడు 9 - ఉంది సార్. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ అది మార్చుకుంటాను సార్.
ఓకే
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్ సార్. అది కేస్ సెన్సిటివ్ టైప్ చేయట్లేదు సార్.
అదే తప్పేం జరగదు.
ఓకే సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. యూ కెన్ స్టాప్ యువర్ స్క్రీన్ షేరింగ్.
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్స్ సార్.
వెల్కమ్ అండి.
సార్ మీరు షేర్ చేసుకోండి సార్.
వండర్ఫుల్. యూ స్టాప్ ఇట్ ఫస్ట్.
ఇక్కడ
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. I shared it. Good. Let me go for the basic practicals. So we completed working on file retrieval, Excel retrieval, and table creation. And what is the next option? Using a DAX query, creating a table, all this completed. And we forget to save that file, but I saved it. And where I saved it, go to this. I saved it. This is the batch. See, last night I saved it. You guys please observe what is the size of it. This is last night saved one, 119 KB. 119 KB. I want to open it. Now this desktop having data and structure of all the queries. This desktop having data and structure of all the queries. This is having data and structure. All input data. This can also be called import mode. What do you call this? Import mode. This is ready. And I will go to this data view. This is data view, guys. Calendar table data you are able to see. Employee data you are able to see. Financials Excel data you are able to see. This is employee. This is financials Excel. Party address data you are able to see. Student, I typed it, you are able to see. Now ask me if anybody having any queries in this area. I appreciate if you would ask questions on this. In my lab backup, I have one more file. This is JSON file. Party products JSON. Edit. What is JSON file? File extended with .json. JSON stands for Java structure object notation. It is a semi-structured file. Your notepad.txt is unstructured file. No structure. Anyway, you can type content. It is unstructured. Whereas JSON is semi-structured. Partly structured. See rows. It is called property. And these are all attributes. And these are all values. These are all attributes. These are called values. These are all properties. These are all values. Please see this. Right. This is semi-structured file, and you are able to see now rows, party ID. Party ID is a column name. Product ID is a column name. Name, category, is complete, manufactured on. These are all column names. My intention is this is a row. This is a row. It will appear like this. Party ID, product ID, name, category, is complete, manufactured on, etc. 1001, name, adjustable race, category, components, is complete, true, manufactured on 07/30th 2014, like this, multiple records. So this data I want to read it. So current topic is JSON file data reading. How do we do that? Go to Power BI desktop, home menu, get data. This is JSON file, click connect. See this JSON file, click connect. Now I will go to desktop, my machine lab backup, and this is a lab backup I already shared. General files. This is a JSON file, only one JSON file available. It is showing me. Click open. See, this is the way it will open. And now see this. This is called list. JSON file retrieved like this, list. And you see something. This is Power Query area. If I come down to this, this is Power Query editor. This is your actual desktop. This is your actual desktop. System automatically taken to Power Query area. And this is the place where we perform extraction and transformation of data. Right now, the JSON data require transformation. That is why it came to Power Query. Automatically, it came to Power Query. JSON file is not directly readable. So it came to Power Query. We need to do a couple of changes, couple of transformations we need to apply to make it proper data. And what all steps you will apply, you will find in this area, applied steps. Right now, only source step available. This is the step source step. Reading. Now I will click list. I click list. It is showing is. See, this is a list. Interview question. What is the difference between query and list? This is called query and this is called list. List contains set of columns. Set of columns is called list. This is query. I'm wrong. List is single column. And this is query. Query means set of columns. Query means set of columns. List is single column. Okay. Now, see list. Now convert to table. This list you can convert to table. Click OK. It will appear like this. See, this is the first operation. This is the next operation. This is convert to table. What next? Clicks expand. This is expand. And these are the columns it is having. It is expanding. Click OK. Click expand and OK. It is expanded. IID, name, category, what all it has to show showing me. So these are the different operations I perform. You want to check again? I'm canceling it. This is applied step canceling. This is the last step. This is the last step. Last step canceling. Again source. Now apply again. Click list. It will create a list. To table. to table creation. Okay. Go to expand. Okay. Finally, I want to save this. Close and apply, close and apply. So what is close and apply? So in the Power Query level, close means simply closing this window and going back to this window. Apply means saving the changes. What all you made changes here, that will be saved. Close and apply means what all changes you made, that will be saved. At the same time, it will be closing. It will close the window. This is about close and apply. All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Now I will go to close and apply. Ready. Now go to this. This is your party products table. See the data ready. So I got data from a JSON file. This is JSON file data, I retrieved it. Successfully, this concept completed. JSON file data retrieval. My objective is how to retrieve the data, I retrieved it. I'm done. Next. Getting data through Python script, we'll see later. And one more. Create a list and convert to table using blank query. I want to show blank query option. I want to show blank query option. How do you show that? See this, go to get data. You can use any source, all these sources. Otherwise go to blank query, click blank query. See, again, it came to Power Query. There are two places you can write coding. Power Query uses a coding called mashup coding. The language name like C, C++, Java.NET. The same way here we have a code called mashup coding. And the language is mashup language. M language. Mashup language or M language. So in the advanced rater, this is advanced rater. Here we usually write scripting. In case you are interested to write, you write scripting. This is expression bar. We write expression. I want to create a simple table by using a small expression. List is a mashup language class. It is a class. This language contain classes. Classes contain methods. Methods only do the operation. Methods perform operation. So I'm going for list class dot numbers 100 comma 200 or 100 comma 20. This is a class. Don't confuse, blindly focus on it and work on it. This is method. So what it will do, it will start with 100, the value 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, etc. It will increase. 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, etc. It will increase. I want to write here equal to list dot numbers 100 comma 220, 100 comma 20. This is save option, save, write it and save. It's showing me intelligence. You can see that. Whether right or wrong, it is showing me. You can see that. Now save it. It's creating a list. You want to convert to table, to table. Click to table. Okay. Ready, guys. Go to this, close and apply. See, this is the one. Go to edit query one. 100 to 20 numbers. So 119 is the last number. 119 is the last number. All of you okay? Good. So this is also completed in your material. Creating a list and convert to table successfully completed. How to do this? I mentioned. This is not required for now, but in case you guys want to practice, there's a clear practical available, you practice it. JSON completed, Python completed, and Azure SQL database. I will tell you later how to connect to Azure SQL database and how do we bring the data. I will tell you later, but you have some knowledge, then it's so simple to work on it. Azure
Python not completed.
Python is not completed.
Yeah, Python not covered. I will cover later. Because you feel complex if I explain all those things. So using Python script also, you can get the data.
Sir, are we going to cover M language also, sir?
Yes, we need to discuss about that.
Okay.
Not in detail. Whatever you require, that part I will cover. I'll give you some tips and tricks in M language. Not M language, mashup language. How to create a table dynamically, I explain.
Sir, you created column using DAX language or M language, sir?
Now I created using M language, mashup language.
Okay, it is not a DAX.
Yesterday, what we created is DAX.
Okay, sir.
See, this is your main Power BI desktop area. Here, whatever you do, that is DAX. Whatever you do, that is DAX. From here, we'll go to transform data. It will open a Power Query area. This is a separate area. We just worked on. So whatever you write here, this is a DAX language.
Means whatever we do it in the main desktop, that is DAX.
And whatever we write in the Power Query level here,
It is mashup language.
Mashup is the fastest transformation language what Microsoft created. So this language for faster extraction and transformation, data change, any change. And this language is not for that. This language for modeling and analyzing. Both are different languages. Do not confuse. Their operations also different.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's good. This is a Power Query. I want to close it. You can simply close because no changes we need to do. Great, guys. What next? The next topic is working on databases. I don't know how many of you are having database knowledge, but I will take 2 to 3 hours database class for your basic understanding and knowledge, and which is starting from today. Working on databases. And what is database? Database is a storage area where the data is stored in the form of tables. Data stored in the form of tables. Let me explain. Database, data storage. Then how many storages we have in IT? First one, file storage. This is available since beginning. Initial storage. Second one, database storage. Database storage is structured storage because data in the form of tables. Table is a two-dimensional object. Table is a two-dimensional object. Coming to files for semi-structured and unstructured. You can take the structured data also, but semi-structured, unstructured files. And database storage, two-dimensional structured data. And we have in the current market databases like Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata, etc. databases. And these come under relational databases, DBMS, Relational Database Management System. The tables inside database and relations. Tables inside database contain relations. So database is for storage area and a two-dimensional this. So only for storage we go for it. No. Database store data easily, allow us to manipulate easily because it is structured, and also show the data quickly. These three operations the database will do very quickly. We will go for databases. For database is this. It can store easily, manipulate easily. It will also allow us to perform operations quickly. These are the reasons we go for database. And I want to explain you a database that is SQL Server database. This is initially, I'm explaining high level only, not low level. Initially originated at Sybase Corporation, 1986. It is Sybase Corporation. Microsoft joined with Sybase 92 or 93 around, and the version is SQL Server 4 version. Microsoft acquired one more important point. Initially, it was on Unix and OS by 2. No Windows, guys. No Windows. And Microsoft acquired 95 SQL Server 4 version. From here onwards, all versions from Microsoft. All versions from Microsoft. All versions. Please remember. And it is for Windows only. Nowadays, for Linux, Mac also. Nowadays for Linux and Mac also. SQL Server can be, guys, please keep in mute. Can be installed on Windows, Linux, and Mac nowadays. If you closely observe, this is year of release. This is version. This is year. This is version. Year of release and version. Both are different. And SQL Server having many versions. 1.0 onwards. And year is also different. 86. And coming to current version, SQL Server 2019 is a company's usage version. Database version is 15. 15 or 17, and no, not exactly. And if you install SQL Server 17, you will get 2000. So SQL Server database 15 is in 2017. I guess 14. SQL Server 15 is 2019. So SQL Server having year version different, database version different. You need to understand and remember. Guys, SQL Server database having year of release different, database version different. Both are different. SQL Server. Next screen. SQL Server. It has multiple editions to install. Very basic features like developer edition, standard edition, or you want commercial features, enterprise edition, like this available. SQL Server installation. But I want to tell you today, SQL Server relational database installation, and one more, SQL Server analysis services database installation. So how both are different? This analysis services is Cube database installation, Cube server and databases. So here it is in the relational format, here it in the multi-dimensional format, cube format. What is cube? I told you many times, special kind of storage. Store less data. Store aggregate data. Store analytical data. Less data, aggregate data, analytical data. So today's concept is SQL Server normal database installation. Second one, analysis services installation. How do we do that? From where we will get the software? I'll type in your WhatsApp. You don't worry. You can go to our vinaytechhouse.com. Others, software links, MSBA. Here you will find all the softwares. Here you can download it. Otherwise, I'll be sharing with you the software, and I will be sharing, and even you need to download 2019 and 2017. These are SQL Server BA softwares. Some people also call it as MSBA software. Sir, why are you installing MSBA or SQL Server BA software? Because you will work in the real time relational databases, normal SQL Server database. At the same time, Cube database also. The Cube databases come under MSBA. So when you install MSBA software, you will get relational database at the same time, Cube database, relational and Cube database, both you will get. Both you will get. See guys, this is a URL. vinaytechhouse.com. Go to others, software links, MSBA. This is others, software links, MSBA. There I mention all the links. So this is SQL Server BA or MSBA software. These are client components, SSDT, SSMS. So what all you want, even Power BI desktop or anything you want, you can download and install. Okay, I am already having the software, I will install it. Go to D drive. This is 17, this is 19. Any software you can install, 17 or 19, no worries. I go for 19. I go for 19. And this is the 19. Click setup. This is SQL Server BA software. You will get SQL Server, you will get BA cubes also. Even other softwares also you will get it, which are available in the BA. But my objective is relational database and cube database. So click setup. Click installation. Click new standalone installation. You don't worry, you don't bother about this. They are not required for you. Just go to new standalone installation, individual installation. Click next. See guys, click next. Click next. Now specify a free additional product key. I don't have any product key. I go for this free addition. Next. I accept the license terms. Next. So what all you want to install it? For example, R language you want, install R. Python you want, yes, it will install Python and R also. But I want database engine services, which is nothing but SQL Server database services. I want analysis services, these two. Database engine, analysis services. These two you select under feature selection. Under feature selection, select these two. From here to here, next only. Next only. Under feature selection, select these two. This is the root directory. Click next. Now, this is instance name. SQL Server instance name to recognize database engine analysis services. I'm giving like this. Venatech underscore BI 2 or Venatech underscore 2021. So under this name only, the database engine and management, analysis services will be installed. Remember this name. Remember this name. Click next. Look at this. These all services anyway required. Click next. This is database engine. Database engine means SQL Server. SQL Server normal database engine. How do you want to connect and work with? So your database engine name is just mentioned Venatech underscore 2021. How do you connect and work with? Only Windows credentials or Windows plus SQL Server mixed mode? Only Windows or Windows plus SQL Server mixed mode? Mention it. I go for a mixed mode. And if it is SQL Server, this is the user ID. SA. Password is Venatech. I'm giving. Add current user. I'm adding the current user. Please remember, this is your SQL Server. Windows authentication. Current user I added. SQL Server authentication. This is a username. This is a password. So for your current SQL Server database, we can connect in two ways with Windows credentials of this user and password or SQL Server credentials of SCA and password. Two ways we can connect. Click next. This is analysis services. You can take what kind of cube you want, multi-dimensional cube. This is for more storage, more features, less storage, less features, or fastest features, tabular mode. Tabular mode extension is Power BI with reporting. Whatever tabular mode has, tabular cube concepts having, the same thing we have in Power BI. Tabular mode uses DAX. Power BI uses DAX. Tabular mode level, we create model. Power BI level, we create model. So whatever we do in the tabular model, the same thing we do in the Power BI, but tabular model not having reporting capability. Power BI having reporting capability. Simply tabular mode plus reporting equal to Power BI. Tabular mode plus reporting equal to Power BI. Click current user. So this current user can work with tabular mode server. What is the server name? You just mentioned Vinaytek _ 2021. Vinaytek _ 2021 will be operated by this user, which is analysis services database. So two things I installed: normal database, analysis services. Click next. Now click install. I'm installing, guys. Setting, feature, installation state, and all the things. It will take a while. You don't worry about that. It will take a while. So once this is installed, once that is installed, go to services. I'm closing our desktop file. Go to services. Here you will find the services. This is SQL Server instance, not at install. If it is installed, it will show you like this. If it is analysis services available, it will show you like this. This is for SQL Server. This is for analysis services. You will find like this. Okay. After installation, you will find like this. Okay. Then how do you work with both the areas? These are servers. How do you work with both the areas? There should be one way. It's installing now, guys. There should be one way. That way is by installing a tool. The tool is SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. See, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. This is one tool. What do we require? Studio. Studio for multiple operations. Studio for multiple operations. What kind of operations? First one, normal database management. Second one, cube database management. And there are a couple of other database managements also we can do. Data quality database. Next, master data management. All you can do. All you can do. Normal, cube database, data quality database, master database. This is one of the richest database studio in the world. One of the richest database studio in the world. Multiple types of databases it will provide support. closing now, multiple tabs. So install the BA software to get database engine and analysis services, and install this tool to work with both. Don't we have some third-party tools or other tools which can come to SQL Server? The SQL Server database can be operated. Database can be operated from Azure Studio also. Azure Data Studio, Query Studio, Azure Query Studio, or Queryman tool also, or Toad, from Toad also, even WinSQL, Help SQL, etc. components also. So if you want to work with SQL Server database, this is all you can take. This is all you can take. But Microsoft component and wonderful component, I prefer SSMS for that. SQL Server Management Studio. That is the next component we need to install. Just check. Sir, database engine success, analysis services success. Click close. You want to check services? Check services. Right click, refresh. Services refresh. See now, when you refresh, SQL Server 21 ready. SQL Server Analysis Services 21 ready. Both are ready? Yes, guys. SQL Server 21, SQL Server Analysis Services ready now. Management Studio is pending. How to install? Just go to this. This is Management Studio. Click on it. The software also available in the list of softwares. You please download and install. Otherwise, I'll share with you. Restart required in order to complete this setup. So no problem. I will do this restart later because already one software installed. If you want to get the software properly in your machine, there should be a restart. I will do that restart later. Tonight I will do that. But the installation is very simple. Just go to SSMS, next, finish. How do we do that? Go to SSMS, next, finish. That's it. And after that, you can go to start here. In the startup menu, this is called startup menu. In the startup menu, you will find the Management Studio. In the startup menu, you will find the Management Studio. Then how do you work with the Management Studio to control the respective databases? Normal database and Cube database. How do we connect and work? That concept I will tell you tomorrow. And today I explained about JSON file data retrieval, blank query usage, next installation of SQL Server database and analysis services database. Before that, I said something about databases. Database is a storage area. We have multiple databases in the market: Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata, DB2, Sybase, many. And SQL Server originated at Sybase, and Microsoft acquired SQL Server in '95. From there, every year they are releasing versions. So year is different, version is different. If it is 2019 version, so 2019 year, the version may be SQL Server 15 or 14, definitely 15, like this. So do not confuse with SQL Server title and database version, both are different. And you can install standalone SQL Server, but I install SQL Server BA software to get SQL Server relational database, at the same time SQL Server Analysis Services database. But if you want to work on it, there should be some tool to work on it, because that will install the services, servers. To work with them, you require a tool. The tool is SSMS, Management Studio. Management Studio. This is one of the biggest, richest database studio to work with SQL Server database and other Microsoft databases. Only Microsoft databases. Done? I'm done for the day, guys.